Cool. Let's share my screen. Okay, get back to Jira. Okay, as I know, most of you have already created Jira accounts. So can anyone contribute with me and send me their Jira username or link or that account which they created at the time of Jira? Can anyone? Just I need 4 accounts or 3 accounts. Anyone? They can write their username or in the chat box for me. I have to invite them inside Jira. So we'll do practitioner session today. Just write down that email which you have provided to Jira account. Okay, cool. I have got Ahmad Samadi. Okay, let me copy this. I need 2 or 3 more. Let me take note. Okay. We need 3 more account. Do we have Masood here? Yeah, cool. We got from Sardar. We'll see. 2 more account, please. Inayatullah Nuri.
Teacher Furqan, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. I heard my name. Do you need me or?
I guess I didn't got your email, so it's okay. We are completed with 4 people.
Yeah, well, all right, that's fine because I'm not home, but I can join the class. I'm away from home.
No worries,
so
no
that's
worries
why.
at
So,
all.
okay.
Just you sit
All right,
back
but I
and
joined the class.
watch it. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Okay, no worries. Okay, thank you guys. We got 4 account if we need, so I will get from the chat box if we need anyone else. Thank you so much. Okay, now today we are doing practitioner session. I will be the product owner. I will be assigning the user stories or epics. So I'm also doing the job of the Scrum Master in here. So I will be assigning the task for you people. Your duty is just we are following the pattern, the way that actually software engineers or testers doing how they manage their tasks inside Jira. It will be a fun session. So all of you just keep your attention, please, on the screen. So you guys have already created your Jira account. Anyone who didn't create or have facing any issues, just tell me in the chat box. Do you have anyone which facing any problem with the creation of Jira account? It was so basic steps. It was like a Facebook login account, so nothing else inside that. Okay, that's totally fine. I have not yet. I was out overseas. Okay, Kayata, you can create it later on. Just now focus on. Okay, Sunia Azimi, what's your problem? Miss Sonia, are you facing any problem? Abdul, the class is just started. It's okay, Sonia. No worries. Today we will be doing the practitioner session. I will be creating from the beginning steps. You just follow today's session. No worries at all. Okay. Today I'm going to create, I already create a project named Jira test. So I will be clicking on that. Whenever you log in into your account, many of you might face directly their projects, but many of you might face directly this interface. Don't worry, just find your, which one? Just find your project. If you don't find your project, just come and click on Jira software icon. If you can see, click on that. When you click on that, you will be again facing this kind of interface inside here. Inside here, Jira will list your projects which you have already created. So if you want to create a new project, just come in here and click on this create project button. I will click on that. When you click on that, you will be again redirected to some new page and you will be facing these templates. We have Kanban template, we have Scrum template, we have backtracking template. As of now, we don't need backtracking template, Kanban template. So we will be following up with what? With Scrum template itself. So click on Scrum template. Why we are selecting Scrum template? Because it gives us the facility. It means that it gives us ready-made template, ready-made things inside that. So we don't need to include or plug each step inside that. Everything is ready for us whenever we select the Scrum template. Okay. And here, whenever you redirect it to new page, whenever you click on the Scrum card, so you can see these sorts, epic, story, bugs, everything inside this template. So just click on this use template button. When you click on that, you will be redirected to another page. Just inside that, you have to select which one. Select a company managed project. Click on that. I click on that. Now in here, you have to name your project. Your project name can be anything. So today, let's create, I'm creating, or let's get a real word example. Let's create Amazon. Okay, I will take Amazon. We will be practicing Amazon in here, that how Amazon develop their product and they test their product. So let's begin from it. Okay, I name my project Amazon _ project, just Amazon project. If you see right down in here, the key is generated for you, AP. This is itself a key that will targeting or indexing your project for the inside the Jira software. So after that, you have to click on next button. And here we have next button. I'll click on that. Next. Okay. After that, you will be redirecting to that interface. And here you have one section, go to project button, and here's a bunch of other stuff that giving you description about that connect your project. These are not necessary for now, as of now, and we are not working with that. Just we will be following up with what's our follow-up, that how you will get your task from the Jira itself. So I'll click on go to project now. So in here, you will be redirecting to a board of what? Board of Jira. Inside here, you have active sprint board. As of now, I will let active sprint board. I will go to backlog section. On the top left side of the screen, if you see, I have roadmap, I have backlog, I have active sprint, I have reports. We are only dealing right now with backlog and active sprints. We don't need with component, we don't need with issues, we don't need with code releases. These things are not belongs to us. We'll be dealing with backlog first. Okay, and here in this interface, you can see that we don't have epic, we don't have version, but if you see right in here in a vertical mode, we can see that we have epics. Whenever on epic, you click on epics, the board of epics will come. Now, your duty is with that, first of all, you have to create the epic. What is epic? Epic, overall, we can say that You're defining the problem statement, the requirement in a general, in a view, requirement of the customer. Okay, I'll click on create epic button. If you see in here, we have create epic button, guys. This is a link, not a button. Click on that. Whenever you click on that, a modal will open. And here it's your project name that you have already selected. When I click on that, the drop down will come, and I can add one another project from here. You can see if you want to use Jira test project, so you can select from here. But as of now, I don't want to go with Jira test project. Whatever new project I created, Amazon project, so I will go with that. Next, in this drop down issue type, you have drop down of epic, task, story, bug. Because I want to create epic, so epic is fine for me. It's already created, selected. So now you have to name your epic. I will name my epic. So I will name it Amazon section 01. I will name it like this. Inside that, I can add some kind of text, whatever you can add. As a user, you can ask the story. Suppose let me add some extra things. Like suppose Amazon company need a web application, web app that can do the right. Okay, or we can say that web app that brings lots of customer for them. It is just like example. After that, inside that you have create button. Click on create button. I'll click on create button. Just wait. All good. Your epic is already created. Amazon section 1. Now, as a product owner, I created the epic. Now I will be doing the duty of who? The duty of the Scrum Master also inside that. So in here, you can see that we have create issue as well. We have create issue. Inside that, now I'm clicking. You have one create issue here, and you have one create issue in here. This is my active sprint board. This is my backlog board. So you don't need to create directly issue in here, because if you create in here, the sprint will automatically get started. So you have to create down in here. So I will click on this create issue. When I click on this, so they'll ask me that what needs to be done. What type of this? Is it story? Is it task? Or is it a bug? I will tell them that it is story. Okay. Inside that, I will write as a customer or as a user, I need registration page. Or I can say as a user, I need sign up page. This is first story. We can say I will hit enter. Inside right here, just press the enter button. When I press the enter button, the user story is created for me, but I didn't start the sprint right here. The sprint is not yet started. So next, what I need one another story as well. So as a user, I need what? I need login function or login. We can say login page. Hit the enter button. Here you are. Your user story is as well created. So next, as a user, I need landing page. Hit the enter button. You have already created 3 user story right here. Now your duty, your responsibility, or the Scrum Master responsibility is to create the sprint or to start the sprint. Now, if you consider in this area, we have create sprint button with the gray color. If you can see, just click on that, create sprint. Or you can do what? You have active sprint board right here. Just grab this, drag and drop right here. Take this one as well. Take the third user story as well and put inside the active board sprint. Now your sprint is activated, but it's not started yet. Your sprint is just activated. So from here, you can click on this start sprint. Suppose if you remember that lecture when I told you that whenever the product owner and the Scrum Master create the user story, it is duty of the programmer that selects which user story they have to start first. This was the point which I'm referring now, that I drag and drop it inside the sprint board itself or sprint backlog, if you remember. This section is, we can call also sprint backlog. This is nothing but a sprint backlog. Okay. Now, my duty is that I have to start the sprint because I am working on that. So I will click on the start sprint button because we have 3 functionality. Each functionality will take 1 week. So I will add 3 weeks for that. So the duration for this sprint will be 3 weeks for me. Okay, it will take the time which is inside my computer or inside the server. The goal, what is the goal? The goal is finish it as soon as possible. Just a short message descriptive message you can set in here. Now click on start button itself. I'll click on start button. Here you are. You're redirected to the sprint active board. Now, as a default, Sprint or Jira will give us 3 board: to do and progress, done, because they consider that you're a developer, but you can as well create other boards as well inside that. Let's create another boards as well. We need it. Okay. I will click on this 3 dots button. Whenever you click on 3 dots button, Amino will be pop up. We have board setting, we have create board, we have hide aminos, these stuff we need with the create board. So click on create board. Okay, sorry. Wait a second. Click on board setting. Whenever I click on board setting, inside board setting, in this section, you can see we have columns, we have other stuffs inside that. We don't need with roadmap working days, we just need with columns. Just click on column section. Whenever you click on column section, and right here, you can add columns. Just come a little bit, scroll it down. Inside that, you have add column button. Click on that. Name your column. So after the developer done the task or the project, the section which is assigned to that developer or that programmer, after that, they need to pass it to who? To testers board. Testers. Okay, and progress, we can check, just click on that add button. You have already created tester board as well. If you can see right here, I will create another board for tester. Okay, test done. I'll click on add. You're set till this position, so no worries at all. Now we can go back to our active sprint again. When you click on that button, active sprint, let me click on backlog. Let me redirect to active sprint again. If you can see, previous we had 3 cards here. But right now, whenever I create a column, look, we have in progress, we have tester, we have test done, we have done. Am I right? So for that, you need to do what? You need to just swap these columns. Okay, how are we gonna swap these columns? Let's do it once again. Click on board setting. Now let me a little bit scroll it down. Just let me bring this. Okay, just bring this one right here. Okay, done must come after what? After the in progress. Now we are done. Click on backlog again, click on active sprint board. Now it is all set. We have in progress, we have done, we have tester, we have test done. You have these kinds of board. Now from there, we have some another functionality as well. But before that, let's invite people as well. How we can invite people? If you see in here, we have quick start icon. If you're not familiar, it's a good area that can guide you inside Jira software. So click on that. Okay, if you want to connect with people, how are you going to connect with people? So I want to invite some teammate. When I click on that, show me, and here you have click show me. Whenever you click on show me, see the screen, inside the screen, they will show you that from this section, you can invite people. Okay, now you find the address, so you don't need. Click on team. Now invite people to Jira. Now I'll click on that. Whenever you click on that, those people which you want to add, just grab those email. First of all, I will get Ahmad Samadi. Click on that, paste their email. Click on that. Okay, good. Add more people. So I will take another email as well. Sorry. Let's invite him. Add one person. Click on add. The email is sent to Delaga. Now again click on Jira. Now I will copy those 3 email. Let me get this. Paste it in here. Now let's copy 3 of them. Let's check whether it's working or not. Okay, we add 3 people as well. So let's. Okay, let's delete it. It will not work like what I want.
It will work, so if you put a semicolon after an email, then write another email.
Okay, let's do it in manual way. Okay, I will add Ahmad Samadi. I will select. Okay, it will not work. So wait a second. Okay, Dalaga and Ahmad Samadi. Can you check your emails that you people are added inside the Jira project or not? Or you just go to your screen, open the Jira account, just see that whether this Amazon project EP is popping up for you or not. Till that, I will add in other people's as well. Let me take Inayat Nuri. Okay, email as well sent to Inayat Nuri. I'll click on that, invite people. I'll select the Sada account as well, and I will add her. Now those people which I have sent them the request, so I didn't got it yet. Okay, I'm on it. The email is open. Jira. Okay, Ahmad Samadi, let me resend you the request again. Okay, Sadaf, did you find with Inayat and Ayat Noor, you both find the request? Ahmad Samadi, I
I'm
will
trying.
add you again.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out because I log in with the iPad today. Let me try.
Okay, you're logging from your iPad. Okay, no worries. Anyone else who are using computer? Guys, just please unmute yourself whenever you don't talk. Okay, very good, Sardar. You have already received it. Okay, done. Now, I will add one another person. Ahmad Samadi, did you got or no? We go with one another. Okay, Sunia Azmi, let's add your account. Okay, Ahmad, no worries. You can watch the video. Sonia, I will add your email. Okay, just check the request. Now you people understand that how you invite people inside Jira account. Add one person. Just an email sent to your account. Open your Jira for account inside browser. Can you see my request? Just pass on a confirmation message, Sonia. Great. Can you see the active board sprint, Sonia? All of these 3 people or 4 people which I add, these boards in progress, done, tester. Okay, great. Now I will assign Sonia and Inayat Noori as a tester, and those Sardar and I guess we add 3. How many people we have add? Okay, let me check the email. Okay, we have, okay, Sardar and Sadaf, you are programmers. Inayat Noori and Sonia, you are testers. Okay, I will add that assessment for you people, and I will request you people each one by one to share your screen. We will check it right there. Okay, now in here I will add, let me close these pop-ups first of all. Now I will clicking on this section itself. So let me click on this. Amino will pop up. Okay, click, close that. Now I will assign this task to who? I will assign it to one of my team member. Okay, why they're not coming? Why they're saying like this? Okay, we got a reporter who will be reporting this task, because it's first of all, they have to create the product. They have to do the programming task. So I assigned Khalid and I guess in a Sadaf, Sardar and Sadaf for programming. So I will find, we have only Inayat Noori, Farhana Jizada. Okay, Jira Outlook. Let me find Sadaf. Okay, I will add this to Sadaf. And I will add what? I will create a subtask for Sadaf. I will click on this subtask. Can you guys see it? We have a create subtask button in this pop-up model. This screen, which is appearing on my screen, this is called pop-up screen. So inside that, you have to click on the create subtask button itself. Now inside that, it's my duty to make it in a task, divide it in a task wise for Sadaf. So I will add, because it's registration, first task of Sadaf is to add all important box. This is your first task. Next task is Sadaf to check or to add validation part. Means In first is user story. In first scenario, you have 2 tasks, Sadaf. Now I'll click on what I have in right here. When I scroll it down a little bit, so I am ready to go. So we don't need to create anything else. So I will click on the close button itself. Now in here, I can add a story point as well. This story point can be done by Sadaf as well, or I can add it as well. So I will not add this story point. I will close this section. So this section is assigned to Sadaf. Now, Sadaf, it's your turn to share your screen, please. I will stop my sharing. Sadaf, first of all, share your screen. Let me allow participant to share the screen. Just wait a second. Okay, Sadaf, now you can share your screen, please.
I think she is on the phone, sir. She already texted that she cannot share her screen.
Oops. We need a person who can share their screen. Okay. Anyone who sent their email, Inayat Nuri, are you using laptop? Can you share your screen, please?
I can share my screen, but okay, yeah.
I have my lab. Okay, Sardar, let me assign a task for you. Okay, let me share my screen again. Just wait a second. I will assign task for Sardar. Guys, this is practical session. Okay, I will assign these tasks. Let's add. Let me create. Let me add these tasks to who? The reporter will be. Let me search for Sardar. Sardar. Now I'll create a subtask for Sardar. Be ready, Sardar, for that, okay? Okay. Next task is to creating a login function. Okay. Add validation part. Next is check security. Services. This will be your 2 tasks, guys. This is just a random text which I'm typing inside the company. It will not like this. So they will go some little bit specific with tasks. So I'm just taking the example, okay? No worries at all. So Sardar, I add a 2 task for you. Now it's your duty to share your screen, please. I will stop my sharing. Okay, Sardar, share your screen.
Okay, hello everybody. Okay, let's say share it.
Yeah, great.
Uh,
That's totally fine. Okay, you didn't.
That's right now. I didn't. You are screen sharing. Okay.
Your screen is shared. Okay, I assigned a task for you.
Okay. I have to. Okay.
No.
Add the validation.
You're good to go. Just refresh your browser. Just hit the F5
Okay,
button.
refresh.
Yeah, refresh it a little bit.
This is refreshing now, right?
Yeah, you got your task. Can you see in second section? As a user, I need a login page. Your task is to create the login page. So now it is your duty. Just click on this section. Can you see? Add below that, add a validation part. Below that, you have a blue button and you have an arrow-like button in a orange color. Just click on that.
Okay, one moment. I have in different.
Yeah, totally. You got it.
Assigned to me.
Now it's great. It is good. Now your task is to do what? Just add a story point that how much rank you will give to this story or to this task. Just click on this story point section. Come down a little bit. Yeah. And
This
here.
one at sprint.
Upper story point.
Right?
Upper.
Oops. Oops, I have to go back to what, backlog?
No,
No.
you don't need to go to backlog. Sardar, listen. Just stop your sharing.
Yes,
I will add instead of you. Just stop your sharing, please.
okay,
I will add one for you. Just you see and do the next one for me. Okay. It's a practitioner
Okay.
session. Suppose I am Sardar, guys. See it. You have one orange button. Just click on that. A screen will be pop up. So inside that, I already have a task. So I don't have a story point because the Sardars already got the task. So inside that, you in here, if you see Sardar, you have story point.
it
And
was a,
from that story point, you have a box like this, which is written.
oh, okay,
Inside that, you have to add this like number, like what 9, 10, 20, whatever you can add the number. Okay. Now you got me how to do it.
yes, yes,
Okay.
sorry, I
Now
messed it
reshare your screen, please. I will stop my sharing.
up. Okay,
Now go to that section again.
okay, am I in this one, right? I
Yeah,
have to
this one,
click on
click
the
on
add
orange
valid.
one. Orange one. Can you see the orange 2-line?
Okay,
Now add a story point. No.
okay, this one, this is that like a velocity that I can add
Yeah,
number like
velocity
1,
or
2, 3,
story
5?
point, which we given. Okay, it's not. It is labeled, Sardar. No, you clicked on the wrong one. You click on the app
That's a sprint.
task. You have to click on the orange buttons. Close this one section. Close this
This
section.
A,
No, close this section.
close this, okay,
No. Close section. Sardar, close this one. Click on this orange one. Can you see? No, come down.
no, the
You have
problem is
a-
like I don't see your,
You don't
I'm
see
sorry,
what?
okay. I have, okay, this like a to be validation part,
No.
add validation part.
Sardar, your task is to create a second section. This one, yeah. Click on this orange line. Yeah, this orange line. No, go
This one,
down. Yeah, then this card, click on this orange. Yeah, orange, this one's.
the 2 orange.
No, Sardar. Your task is which one you select. Just stop your sharing. Let me show you. Just keep focus. Stop your sharing.
Okay. Stop sharing.
Yeah, stop your sharing. I will reshare my screen again. Just see my screen. Can you see my screen first of all?
Yes, I see yours. Yes.
This is you. This second section belongs to you. As a user, I
Right.
need a login section. Now your duty is to come on this cards. Whenever you come on this card, and here, if you can see, you have one word. You have one. Let me take a snapshot for you. Snappy. See? Now your duty is to click on this yellow color
The
button.
tool line.
Okay?
Right.
Line yellow color button. Now you got it?
Right. But see, I don't have the same like arrow as a mouse. I have that 4-way.
Okay,
don't know
no
what they
worries. I
call that
have also
icon.
the 4-way. I have also the 4-way. When I click on that,
Okay.
inside, see, here I find this one. Okay.
Okay.
I will stop my sharing. Now reshare your screen, please. Okay.
Okay.
Come under this.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Click. Right.
Okay. Now come in here and select to do. Now an upper side button. Okay, leave that one section. Now in to do section, upper. You have a gray button.
To do section.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you have to do. Can you see upper? Yeah. Select and progress. First option. Select and progress. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Now
Then
your duty is to close the screen.
close the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Add
Now from here
validation.
itself, your task is in progress. Now, guys, as a Scrum Master position holder, I can see that Sardar first task is in progress. Now I can see it. Now, Sardar, your duty is done. You can stop your sharing.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much, Sardar.
Thank you. And sorry for the messed up.
It's okay, no worries.
Totally new. Thank
No
you.
worries. It's you people are new for. It's okay. Let me refresh my screen. If I see in here, guys, now I can see that Sardar added or start working on the first task inside a login functionality. Now, whenever Sardar done with that, Sardar can do also like this. Take this, grab it and drag it and drop it inside done section as well. Sardar can do like this as well. Rest of the class, I will take it by myself because you guys have to first see it. Okay, this part is done from Sardar. Now Sardar can do what? Sardar can start working on second task. Second task of the Sardar is in progress. He can drag it and drop it inside the cards which I provide. Now, whenever the second section is also done, so Sardar can paste it, drag it and drop it inside that. In done section, Sardar completed 2 tasks. Now, from here itself, Inayat or Nuri will log in and will do what? Suppose I'm Inayat Nuri and I'm doing what? And I'm grabbing it. Okay, Sardar is done with this task, and I'm also assigned with a team of Sardar. So I will do what? I will tell Inayat Nuri, okay, Inayat Nuri, your duty is to grab your tasks, whichever Sardar completed. So you have to start testing on that. So Inayat Nuri will log into their account and do what? Grab these tasks. Okay, add a validation party. He will grab it from done section and test section. He will start testing of that. Whenever it does, Inayat Nuri will drag this one and drop it inside the test done card itself. So this first test is done. Now, in second task of Sardar, Inayat Nuri will drag it and drop it in test section. In this part, Inayat Nuri encountered with the bug. So right here, what is the duty of Inayat Nuri? The duty of Inayat Nuri is to report this bug to who? To their team leader, to their test leader. It is duty of the test leader or that Scrum Master that talk with the development team and tell them that, hey, we encountered a bug in this section. They will do what? They will do grab this one and put it inside in progress section again. Means they will recheck it and redevelop it again. Whenever it is done, they will grab it from here and put it inside done section, done card. From that, Inayat Nuri duty is again to take it and put it inside the test section. Whenever the test is done and they didn't find any bug, Inayat Nuri duty is to drag and drop it inside the test done section. Here the task is complete. Now the Jira itself tell me that update parent issue. All subtasks for parent A3 are now test done. Do you want to update this parent issue to match? Now it's saying that your second user story, which had 2 tasks, now it is completely fine and they're ready for product increment. Guys, this is called product increment. Means whenever I complete one user story, this is called a product increment. And whenever I complete these all 3 user story, this is called a release. Now I click on update. When I click on update, you can see that I'm done with the first section. AP3 has been successfully complete the message pop-ups. So next duty is that those people which I assigned, they will also do the completion. They will do the done section. They will grab and drop it inside the here. I will take it and I will drop it here. Okay, this section belongs to tester team. So tester team will also do the testing. Whenever they complete with the testing, they will put it inside that. Drag and drop. Okay, I did complete it. Again, a message come. Okay, I'll click on update. Okay, this section is also done. And we have last section that we didn't assign any task for that. First of all, we have to assign the task for that. Okay. Inside this pop-up box, I will create on subtask button. Whenever I create on subtask button, I will create that create a beautiful landing page. Beautiful landing page for me. I will click on that. I will add some user story. Suppose I will add 5 for that. And I will assign it to, suppose I will assign it to Inayat Nuri. Okay, the task is also done. I will click on close button. So I made a one task. So it is duty of Inayat Nuri to grab this and put it inside this section. So the development is in progress section. So I'll drag and drop it in done section. After that, it is the duty of someone else to drag it and drop it inside the tester, because those who belong to QA and testing team, they have to drag and drop it whenever they complete the task. Though, so they have to do it, they have to drag and drop it inside the test done section. Now a message will pop up for me. Now I will click on update. Here you are. You're completed with your task. Now it is of time that release comes. All of our user story are completed with their test and QA section as well. Now the product owner, the Scrum Master, and the client will come and check that whether this section which we have built is according to the customer expectation or not. When that they did the test and they see that, okay, this is great, and we are good to go, and we're good to start with another sprint. So the Scrum Master duty is to come, and right here we have one gray button which is named complete the sprint. So click on that, complete the sprint. When I click on complete sprint, and here you have got message complete sprint, 3 issues were done. So I'll click on complete. Whenever I click on complete, my active sprint board is completed. So no worries, they will give me reporting line that's not belongs to us. Okay, we are good to go. I'll go back to my project. Inside backlog, I will check. Okay, see, when I click on Apex, I will see that Amazon got the green button. It's completed. In active sprint board, we don't have anything. It's all clean board. This was the usability of Jira, guys, that we did practice, and we did the practitioner session with you people as well, that how the software engineer and the QA people were able to use it inside the company. That was all. It was not complex. Many of you might think that, oh, it might be very complex, but it was just a drag and drop duty, nothing else. Hope the session was good for you. You understand at least something. So do we have any question till this point? Any question, guys?
I have a question.
Yeah, sure, please.
So once we assign a story and you start working on it, you automatically have to move it to in progress.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? And then once it's done, then you just keep moving it story by story based on your progress. Is that correct?
Yeah, definitely. This is like this Jira software is not that you're doing the coding also inside Jira. This is just for task tracking, that you don't need go to the Scrum Master to that, hey, sir, I complete my task. just drag and drop it inside the cards which Scrum Master created. He will follow up from there. Means Scrum Master might be dealing with different batches with different another teams as well. So he don't have that much time to deal with each of you individually. So he will just follow up your task from Jira software itself. Hope your question is clear.
Yes, thank you.
You're most welcome. Okay, Feroz asked a question that what is the story point numbering? Feroz, the story point numbering means that I'm assigning this user story, that login user story. Suppose I assign the login user story. You're a programmer, and your duty is that you might created a login functionality previous in the past, and you know that how much it is complex and how long it will take that you're gonna create the login functionality or login feed for web application. It might take 7 days or it might take 1 day. Its complexity is high and low. According to that, you will assign the number, and this number will be according to Fibonacci series. Fibonacci series are a bunch of number which act like this. Like it will start from here. 0 we don't take, so it will start from 1, 1, 2, 3. From here, it will be jump to 5. Why jump to 5? Because the addition of first two number will be the result of third number. Okay, 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. Now, if you want to add another number after 5, you have to add 3 plus 5. Whenever you add 3 plus 5, the result will be 8. If you want to add another number after 8, you have to calculate. You have to add 5 plus 8. Whenever you add 5 plus 8, that will be 13. And so on. You can go. But till 21, the complexity is okay. After 21, if the size bigger, so it will divide to one another sprint or one another section. Till 21 in one sprint, it is okay that we can divide it in subtask as well. Now you got the point, Feroz? Great. Okay. Most welcome, Feroz.
Sir, I have a question, but I don't know is that the point to ask a question or not. Since we are learning the Jira, so before I think we need to connect the software, like if you're going to check the Amazon website. So first we need to connect the website with the Jira and then move on. We're testing. I don't know. So it is earlier question, or we may learn about this in future, or what's it?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Your good name, please?
Shaheen Waqibin.
Okay, Shaheen. Shaheen, look, Jira is itself a big software. If you can see that in here, we have a lots of menu and options inside Jira. If you consider these all of tasks, which is not important to you, which you will be not going to work with these things. So we don't need to add it in syllabus because it takes a lot of our time. Because we need only to work with backlog section and active sprint section. It is the responsibility of a project manager or product owner, or the duty of those who are leading you people, to learn all of these steps and connect the website with the Jira software. These steps not belongs to you. Your task is to just understand the active sprint board and the backlog board. It's all about that. You don't need to worry about connecting the software with the Jira, learning all of the steps which is required for you people, and nobody will gonna ask you that, hey, what does the dashboard do? How to invite? Just basic functionality, how to invite someone, what is this app section mean? You don't need to do things with that. All of the duties will be done by the Scrum Master or by the team who's leading you. No worries at all. Hope your question is clear. Yeah, definitely, Feroz. We will be learning the things that we are dealing with. Okay, complexity, what does the word mean? Complexity mean that how much it is harder for programmer to develop it, means how long it will take for programmer to do that function. Means time is involved inside complexity. As of now, consider it like this. Whenever we move ahead a little bit inside programming and we touch the Java programming, at that point, you will understand the definition of the complexity. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, next question. Okay, let me start the recording. First of all, unnecessary things will come, so it might disturb you. Guys, whenever I share the link of that recording inside the group, just do one thing. Let me bring that section drive. Go to that. Whenever you click on that section, the folder will appear like this, the Google Drive. Your duty is you can just do what? You have to bookmark, and here you have a start section. Just bookmark this section. Okay, I'll click on that. Whenever you bookmark that section, it will be always in your browser. You don't need to click and search it again and take it from the WhatsApp group. Now in here, you are encountered with one folder that is state 4 class recording. You double click on that. Whenever you do the double click, inside that, you find 3 more sections. These sections are class material, which I provide the PDF and notes, whatever I made inside this class or in these 4 months, you will be finding all those stuff inside class material. You have general QA concept. Whenever you double click on that, you will find the videos of the regular days classes. And last, we have recap classes that at the end of the week, which I'm doing the recap classes in a native language. So you will find the recap videos inside this itself. Okay, now suppose we are done with the QA itself, general concepts. Next will be automation concept. I will create one another folder for that. Or I will create one folder for what? For SQL. Right now, after 2 weeks, I will be starting SQL. So I will name the folder SQL. So whenever I start the SQL recording, SQL lecture, so you have to find the SQL lecture from SQL folder itself. But the naming convention will be like this. Suppose today I will be uploading the day 8. The date will be suppose 8. So suppose that this is the last day of the Jira software. So from tomorrow onward, we will be starting SQL. So from tomorrow onward, you have to find day 9, date 9 from the SQL section as well. This was the usability of our folder class folder structure, that how you have to trace your recordings. Hope it is clear for all of you.
It was very clear. Thank you so much, Teacher Furqan. But my request, can we have 1 more days to work on Jira, please, so we can practice physically?
Yeah. Yeah, so sure, why not? Of course, I will take one half of the session tomorrow with Jira whenever you guys are clear. So we will go with this SQL, and we have as well a recap section at the end of the week. So no worries at all. Guys, just it's a quick review. You people wanted to come inside the recording as well. So I will re-record it again. So first of all, whenever you log into your account, you will be facing this interface. So you have to click on Jira software first of all. Whenever you click on Jira software, you will be facing one another page that you can navigate, or you can see your projects, Amazon projects and Jira project. That is my latest projects which I made. So I don't need these projects because I know that these projects are completed. So I will create on the login or create project button on the right side of the screen on top right. So in here I will encounter one of the page that tells me that which kind of templates you want. You're working with Kanban, Scrum, or backtracking. No, I will select Scrum. Click on Scrum. Inside that, if you see in bottom right side, use template. So click on use template button. When you click on that, just you have another button, select a company managed project. Click on that. Your duties to click name your project. Suppose I will give my project Facebook 02. F0 will be the key for my project. I will click on next button. Next will be go to project button. I will click on that. My project is successfully created. Now I will be redirected to active sprint board. First of all, because I didn't add any tasks or any user story, so I have to go to backlog section. So I'll click on the backlog section on the left side of my screen. So whenever you click on backlog section, you will be facing this kind of interface. So when you face this kind of interface, just if you can see in here, we have Apex. Click on Apex. We have one another button, create Epic button. So click on that. Now from here, I will name my Epic test 01. I will add some random text, anything I can add. I will click on create button. I will wait 2 seconds for that. So my Epic is created. Next task is, my duty is that I have to create the issue. We have 2 buttons, one for active sprint board, one for backlog board. We have to create for backlog board. First of all, create issue. Suppose I will add some random text in here. Just you consider it as a what? As a user story. User story icon will be green like this. We don't need to create a task right here. So whenever you write down, you just need to hit the enter. When you hit the enter, you will see that your user story is created. Now your task is, you can also click on that create sprint button, or you can do it manually, that it will make your work faster. So drag it and drop it in active board section. Whenever you drop it, the start sprint button will be activated. Whenever it is activated, so click on start sprint. I will click on that. And here you have to specify the duration, that whether this task or the story will be taking 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or we can assign a custom. But Scrum methodology says that the sprint should not take beyond the 4 weeks. It should be inside the interval of 1 month or 4 weeks. So I will take 1 week for that. The moral or the goal of the story I will add some descriptive point in here. Next part is that I have to click on start button. Whenever I clicked on start button, inside that board, I can see that to do what I have to do. I have in progress board, I have done board. So as a Scrum Master, I have team of programmer and testers. So I need to add 2 card or 2 board more in here. So how can I add those boards? I will click on these 3 dot button, if you can see on the right top of the screen. So I'll click on that. I will click on board setting. It will pop up for me. So inside here, I will click on columns, which is already selected for me. So I'll come here, little bit scroll it down, and I will click on add column with the gray color button. So I will name that. Tester. I will click on add button. So the tester section is added. So I will drag and drop it after what? After the done, because this done belongs to programmer, and I need one another card as well, or one another board. I will name it test _ done. So I will click on what? Test done. I will click on add. So test done. I need to do what? I need to drag and drop. I need to drag and drop it right here after the tester section. So I'm done. So this part, the main part is that I have to go back to backlog, and I click it on the active sprint section. Now you can see that I have in progress, done, tester, and test done section. So here the Scrum Master will divide this user story into task wise for you. I'll click on that. one card or one pop-up model will be appeared for me. And here I have subtask, create subtask, one attachee, like it's like an email attaching. If you want to add some kind of documents that refer to this task, so you can add from here. If you want to add some link issue, means that you want to add you want to just explain in a better way for the programmer that hey, you have to create this login button or this functionality, like on Facebook or whatever, like a Facebook login you have to create. You can add a link of Facebook from here, that whenever the programmers see that login button, from there they can copy the idea and bring it here, right here. You can add from this section as well. So I don't need with these things because I'm a programmer and I'm confident with my work. So I didn't need to copy from someone else. So I will do what I will make it, do it by my own self. So the Scrum Master duties creator, click on the create subtask. So they will add the task. After that, I need to create the click on the create button, or you can hit the enter button directly. No worries at all. Both will work for you. And here I will add the user story point. I will add 5 for that. Priority section, we have, you can add the priority from here, low, high, highest. It depends on the project or task type. You don't need to worry about this. And I will close this section. Whenever I close, you can see that the user story convert from user story to task. Now this is my user story and this is my task. Now the duty of the programmer is that I assigned it. Suppose I assigned it to someone right here. I will click on that. I will assign it to Inayat Nuri. I will close that section. This section is assigned to Inayat Nuri. Now on their screen, Inayat Nuri can see, yeah, Scrum Master can add that, assign it to someone. Okay, after that, it's the duty of the Inayat Nuri that bring this task and drag it in here, because Inayat Nuri start working on that. Whenever Inayat Nuri build it, so Inayat Nuri will drag and drop it in the done section. After that, the duty of the Sadaf is that she is the tester and she need to test this task of Inayat Nuri. So she will drag and drop it from here. She will drag it and drop it. Something isn't letting us move to test. Ask your project administrator to check. Okay, the workflow. Let me do it. Okay, why it's not working? Okay, I need to do some configuration for that. Let me check it off the class because it needs some configuration, I guess. Okay, whenever Sadaf done with the testing, she will drag and drop it in testing section, test done section. Whenever she put it in test done section, a menu will appear, pop-up menu that, hey, you're completed with the user story. You can, whether you want to complete the sprint or you want to do the release. That depends on the Scrum Master. This was about today's session. Hope you guys understand this section and review it in a good way. So do we have any question? Let's go to the question board. So okay, we have question. So what is tester job in Jira when working as a tester? The tester job is like a programmer job. He's testing in their computer. Just whenever he done the test, he need to drag and drop this card from done section to testing and from testing section to done section. This is the tester job inside the Jira software, nothing else. He must understand that how to use Jira, how to create account, and how to start working, how the flow. He cannot do like this, that whenever the task is in progress, he drag it and drop it directly in tester, because it is not the way that they must do. They have to wait till the task has come to the done board. After that, they have to grab it and drag it in here itself. Hope your question is clear. Okay, good. Now I'll stop sharing recording.